no defense. Stood strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. God's plan, I don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Monday night edition of Word of Mouth. Give me 1 second before I start hitting any buttons. I got a little split in my finger. I guess it's from all the studying and studenting. But I got a split in my finger, so I super glued it. I got to let it dry before I stick to anything. But man, oh man, what an exciting weekend. I have to say that this weekend was the first time I've really been intent and focused on the event that I wasn't at. Normally I got the FOMO where I'm pissed off afterwards that I'm not there. And I always regret when I have to miss an event. It sucks, but man, how exciting was that? First of all, Putz played flawlessly, dude. He was on fire. Everybody, if you watched him go, he is a very, very, very good player. Special in everything that he does. Special, I mean different. He plays differently than a lot of us. I think they got it right on the stream. I keep calling him the Stout Father. He really was the first one to do it. And then you had Brewers, and then Adam Harris brought him in too. But, I mean, Putz did it before anybody thought about it. So props to him. Good win. Haas almost pulled off another one. He got Haas, not only is he great, dude, he gets some of the best fucking luck I've ever seen. I mean, against George, he hit two exceptionally bad shots that both ended up almost going in or pointing. It happens to any one of us, we'd be in deep shit, right? It's that simple. Then he got the whole lot against McCook and sudden death. Guys, I mean, he had a good line on it, but totally his intent was not to leave it short and hit the rough and kick up and go in. So, whatever. So he gets a lot of good luck. The problem is luck is also a function of putting yourself in position to have good luck. Chris, I'm doing great, man. But more importantly, holy shit, guys. All right, so Jamie's always going to be a favorite in every ladies tournament. But at the same time, he's playing the ladies tournament, so you had to get to the bar at her time would have been, what, 7 a.m. would be the time in Washington for her? Had to get there that early. played the women's, at the same time played in the purple bracket. King of Hill match of both, losing one King of the Hill, winning the other. Losing to another one of our fan favorites here, to Brittany, in the King of the Hill 1. Losing in the finals to her in the women's. Hats off, Brittany's solid as hell too. But at the same time, winning the purple bracket. Now, guys, before, all right, top guys used to go, oh man, I didn't make the cut. All right, well, missing the cut nowadays is not a hard thing to do. Back in the day, 10 years ago, if I missed the cut at the tournament, I was feeling somewhat suicidal. Like, I would be like, how the fuck did I do that, right? There was that big of a gap. We now know there's not that big of a gap. Matches go to sudden death like crazy. And stouts do have a part of it where the top players didn't gain nearly as much score-wise individual game. Yeah, Gerard, you played great too, man. I know it sucks for you getting second, and you have to know that you're going to be overshadowed. No one's going to remember who she beat. It's just the nature of the beast, but congrats to you too, buddy. But, so going to the purple bracket is not, it's not a negative anymore, man. It's tough. Yeah, they're both awesome. But the coolest thing was, though, is not only did she get there, people who would be detractors saying, oh, well, there were no good players. Bullshit. She beat Andy Fox. And she didn't beat Andy Fox with a fuck-up. She shot a one better against the guy to do it. In the words of Rachel Esquire Luna, or Rachel Anthony Luna, she started off Andy Fox's retirement party. So it was just a fun one to watch, man. IT was all aboard. Sean, Andy, PJ, boom, killing it, guys. And then, as always, I wasn't there to see it, but just based off of everything that I saw through the stream, the tournament ran flawlessly too. So hats off to everybody. If you guys get a chance to go to a freaking tournament, man. Whether or not you do well, you're gonna have a great time, right? Yeah. Rachel did some great commentary. Very good. Everything was great, man. I loved it. I loved listening to the two Hicks on board with Jay Ware, and I want to say that was Skittles, man. It had to be Wayne. I'm not too sure, though. I'm pretty sure it was. Come on, dry. I want to hit the ball. Now, I went and played a couple games at the bar today. Fortunately, I had my physical therapy today. Man, I got a big one coming on Wednesday. So, during all my testing for everything, yada, 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 I had some... Yes, we can do that. We can. That's the last time I got up there. I'm looking at it, Biddy, but man, it is so hard for me to fly to Seattle area, man. It just takes forever. Hey, Andrew. But, shit. No, so my big one is, so during all my testing, I had some goofy liver numbers. So then, they do it again and still had some goofy liver numbers. They sent me to the liver specialist, and first they did the ultrasound of it, and slightly fatty liver. Okay, that's great. No cirrhosis, no nothing like that. But then they wanted to do this other scan. I want to say it was a fibro ultrasound where they're thumping on your shit to test kind of densities and things a little better. And, the person who did it was like, oh, it's fine. And then the assistant liver person, yeah, everything looks good. And then I get a call like 5 hours later saying, hey, we saw something bad in there that we want you to get a liver biopsy. So now I have a liver biopsy on Wednesday. It's not a big test. It's really easy. But now that they're telling me I have to stay in the hospital for like 4 hours afterwards. So I'm going to be stuck there. So maybe I'm going to reach out to you guys to give me something to do. Let's take a quick look. I want to see if we have an event. I don't think we do. No, we do. I didn't see one on PGA, but that machine may have just rebooted. Let's take a look at this. We're going to play this one maybe 1 or 2 times. Then we're going to dive right into the Trash House games. I'd like to get those straight in. For me, yeah, I gotta be there at 10:30 for mine. It's just old people shit. It's funny too because like even my professors didn't even they're like, oh, that sounds terrible, because they're my age. It's fucking weird, man. Life is tough. It's good though. All right, so I didn't even just see what this was. We're gonna go with my 3 driver bag just to make sure. Handy. What? It is a handicap, Chris. It's 70% a handicap for his tournament. And it's a freaking blast. It gets top and bottoms together. I was up for the last one I was at for his before pandemic. Okay, so without a handicap, I was the highest handicap there. And I think in the finals I played Elmo Woods, who was only a couple strokes down. Thank you, Regan. Appreciate it. All right, so all links, we should be fine. I'm losing a 4-iron here, and the reason why I want the 3 drivers generally, because if you guys know Kevin's designing, it's a lot of drivable par 4s on most of these, and I want 3 drivers for the drivable par 4s. I did get out and play some commercial for like the first time in ages. Now, there's something you want to know when you're playing Heather Point. Heather Point was, I'm sorry, not Heather Point. This is Highland Green. Sorry. Highland released the deep grass. This is the first time we ever saw it. Deep grass is the worst grass surface to play off of. You can kind of link it more like a mud than any kind of a grass surface. I mean, basic premise was when you'd have chips and things on it, we would be pulling back twice as far, right? So just know that you're going to get a lot less play. I want to say it's on a couple of other new courses, but it's not as prevalent anywhere except for Highland Green. Yeah, we're not getting anything on the ball. Let me get my hands are kind of dry too, so. God, Jamie's game was smooth. So, Jamie, if you're here, you know I love you. It's fun when we got some regular viewers that are winning shit. Like Brittany's on here quite a bit. She did well, winning the women, so she's got her world's pass in order. Shit, John, her beau did pretty damn well too. He qualified higher than Andy Fox, so he was close. They were real close. Couple mistakes, got them out, and almost made the cut, both of them. So congrats to everybody. I mean, it goes to show, you take the time, you play a little bit, and you pay attention to what you're doing. I don't want to give myself any credit for anything that they're doing, but we break it down to make this a lot easier for everybody, just to see how you can kind of refine everything without having to dick around too much. Now, I thought I had to write a program tonight that made haiku, that would make haikus. No, I just had to make it display haikus. So I wrote a haiku, displayed it. I had to get some user inputs, but it's not too difficult, the stuff that I did tonight. But it was a lot easier when I sat down and plugged away at it, not hearing it from a teacher. For me, learning Java, I think, is going to be a lot easier just watching YouTube videos and playing it on the web. And those are the kind of things that, God, I wish when I went to college last that we didn't really have the internet everywhere, right? It wasn't so big. So, like, if I had a question and I got frustrated with something, it was like, oh, fuck this. I can't do this tonight. I got to wait until I see the teacher. Yeah, that was awesome. That was a great stream. It really was. Fantastic. Yeah, with my hands being a little bit off right now, I'm not getting much on these drives. That's fine. That's dry. I should have probably gone straight at that. All right, we're pretty far away from that. We got a nice bounce. I'm looking for a come up. Oh, she's fucking awesome. The bank with the noggin. What you know about? All right, so the links course. So we're really got to be cognizant of when we get Highland links up in this. Every other one's going to have probably pretty normal type roughs and fairways, but like I said, Highland links going to give you a problem. So if you're trying to chip in, Ryan, I didn't see what the line is right now, but let's take a look what I've got. I don't really care what it is. Oh, I'm on board the Eagles from up to 3 points. So the only thing I think that takes them down is if the moment's too big for Jalen Hurts already. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But talent, I think they're supremely more talented than that. Eddie, I read your message, but I was driving when I got it, and then it was a whole bunch of me talking to Docksters, and I forgot to. The funny thing about your message was I actually played, like, that world record was from the day prior when I played a different invite on it, where I did the same thing. I fucked up the island par 4 that's drivable sometimes, and then hold it out for birdie. I did that against you, too. But they were both 29s. I look incredible. I got this big ass coat from that thrift shop down the hole. I think the Eagles blow them out personally, Ryan. That's where I'm at. So, but when it starts going, if it goes up to +3, that means the public's going for the Eagles, and generally the public's stupid. So it would cause me to be a little bit more hesitant. Oh, fuck yeah, Darren. You're going to love it, dude. I really am recommending to people, depending on the batch of trackballs that they've got in there from Hap, I'm almost telling you to take that ball apart right when you get it and do a great job of drying off everything in the trackball. I know mine when I took the ball apart after a couple days, like I was like, oh, this feels great, but I can't get any numbers on it. Well, it's because the lube on the ball was too much, so the bearing lube got all over the rollers that then got all over my deck. So it was like a 2-week process for me to get rid of it all. I would really recommend popping that trackball out. And then plus you'll have to learn that taking the trackball out of these is harder than the old decks were. Just because of the deck doesn't go to where it doesn't open up enough. All right, high 3-wood here will be good. Oh my God, I forgot to high it. Ha ha! Yeah, I would have been too. I would have been pissed at myself as well. And those both, we didn't have one drivable either, which I've been finding lately that one hasn't been drivable much at all. Oh, you're welcome, Darren. Now, it might be perfectly fine, but generally, Hap trackballs, if there's a problem with one ball out of the box, you're going to most likely have the problem with the whole group of them. So I would always buy, like, every 2 years or so, there's one point in time during the year that Hap charges quite a bit less per trackball. So I would end up buying, like, 9 trackballs, a full box, so my shipping didn't change at all. And then I'd have them forever for a while because 9 trackballs were not, I wasn't going through them that much. But it was good to have around. And like, okay, so there was a batch that they put these metal clips on instead of the tape. And with those metal clips, I busted the back out of every ball. Oh no, they can absolutely do them except for obviously the PGA Corsa. Yeah, exactly. Jamaica 1 is not there at all. Oh shit, I don't have the... Yeah, I mean, I'm not even drivable. I haven't seen it at like the 410 range where I'm getting a legitimate shush opportunity at it. Look at Jason Waterfalls up there with the 2-better. Maybe 1. I think I missed the one on Highland. Like Bobby and Whitney. Oh God. I thought that second bounce was gonna follow the first one there. All right, we got a right 3. And I don't want the release. Now, see, part of this I know because I know the ball's going to plug instantly when it hits that, and it's a little upslope. So as long as I'm not bouncing when I get to the back here, it stops good. That's fine. The worst thing though is when you're in the deep grass and you have a little break to it. I'm telling you right now, putting out of the deep grass, unless you're very high elevated over the green, is a bad idea in general. Bad idea. So deep grass is one of those surfaces that you've really got to look out for. It plays different than pretty much any surface you've ever played. Wow, I don't have much touch, but I haven't played much. I'm kind of still in. I'm still in computer mode right now where I'm working. I'm working, doing the work. And then it sucks too because my finals that were supposed to, or my exams that were supposed to be today, both got pushed back till Wednesday. So if I would have known that, I would have been able to go to Orlando. And that makes me a little angry too. Oh, goddamn. Yeah, I can't, I'm super... Well, so if you look, I'm using stouts still. Now, breeze are the same as stouts, but if you use a build-a-ball in the app, you can build any ball they've ever had. So you can make your build-a-ball be whatever balls have been out before. So you can still play the exact same ball. From all of my testing, I'm not going to say 100%, but 99%, stouts and breeze are exactly the same. I haven't found a time that wasn't true. But I have a bunch of stouts. If I play Legacy at all, why even question it? I take a look at my life and realize... Oh, Jason lost one. We can catch him now. We can catch him. Even my mama thinks that my heart is gone. Okay, knowing this hole is here, I might actually want a bag with an extra iron in it. But great with the outwind and this distance. Well... So sand and dirt would be two things, right? And it really depends on... Yeah, you can use stouts on PGA. Okay, so that's going to be a rough question, right? So generally, there's a couple things that are criterias. And this is... When you have a short putt, you can basically make it there. But if, let's say you have a 10-foot putt, like it's 3 or 5 yards away, right? But half the distance going to the hole is you're going off that obstacle. Well, when you're in something like sand or dirt, it won't go that far in the air. So you're going to hit the obstacle again. And if it happens to be a straight downhill off of it, great. And it's a downhill putt, great. You can let that happen. But if you got a break on that putt, it's basically going to die on you. So my general rule of thumb is at 25 yards or more, I can clear 1/3 of the distance to the hole on a putt, in the air with a putter. So if I'm, and it will max out at about 48 yards depending on the up and down slopes of what you're going at. So in general, I can make that assumption that, okay, I need to clear all of the things before the green. I even want to clear the fringe because so many times that first bounce on the fringe doesn't follow true to the break of the green. And that's just me. You can kind of see it and play it, but you got to be cognizant of it. So let's just say if you have 1/5 of the distance between you and the hole and you're over 25 yards, putt it no problem. Getting up to 1/3, you're starting to get real close, and it's about it. So let's just say, to be safe, 1/4 of the distance. If you have 1/4 of the distance of your shot is not over the green, so if it's more than 1/4 off the green, you shouldn't do it because you'll hit the hill or the surface that you're trying to putt over. And remember, the caveat here is that's at 75 yards because the turbo putt at 25 yards, sorry, I said 75 yards. The turbo putt is full on when you're putting with a putter off the green. If you're 25 yards or more, the ball is coming off way hotter. Very simple. If you have a down 10 putt from the fringe and it's 25 yards, you're going to have to C-putt that. It will come off like a fucking bullet, and it'll be in the air too. Ones we heard. Hopefully that made sense. I don't feel like I'm being the regular Bill Shakespeare tonight with the words. God, there are some good holes in here. Now, how do we want to go at this? All right, so I could go straight with a 9-wood. I don't like it, though, because that height coming in, that first bounce is going to bounce really hard left. And if we look at behind this hole, behind the hole is fine, but if you start going to where the edge of the reeds are, it's a straight dip into the water and it won't hang. So I want to go with something lower trajectory like this. I'm going to pull it back straight and aim it left so that I have a bend coming back in. I'll kill a little distance, and then it will make my first bounce to the right. I think that way worked just fine, Eddie. And that's why I'm in the lead and you're in third. All right, this isn't word of fucking shreddy. This is word of mouth. Love you, buddy. Now, me personally here, I prefer to get this ball as far left as I can. It used to not always be possible. So anywhere over here, I want to be in the fairway. Now I can control it when it hits the green. I could go up to this. I'm just going to hit this one solid. Fine. Woo. I think this was from like I Love Tees or something like that. All right, we'll take the first. Thank you, Jason Waterfalls. He fell apart. He did fall apart. My God. Dude, I had a problem when I used to be up real late and like not being able to sleep. And when I was up, I would just see shit on Facebook and do it. Oh yeah, Chris, that is one of the best things you could do for your game. What Jason Graham said. Okay, so I sent Adam Kramer a cool thing about a cool maybe game mode. We kind of chatted about it a little bit. So I grabbed with the PGA machine, I can grab, you get a card. Every lock conditions card has a 5-digit code on it, right? And that's how we're doing the lock conditions for the Winter League, for Trash House. But that's also how I played the qualifier after they were done and streamed it on Saturday night. But that got me thinking. Now tell me if this kind of thing would be interesting to you. A 5-game contest, an event or a 5-game contest where you played the same qualifier as what they just played at the tournament, right? And that contest would be, I don't know how the prizes would work, but I had a lot of people asking me saying, hey, how can I do that? How can I play those? I want to see how I do. Whether or not it's for a prize or not, just to see how you'd stack up against the people that were at the tournament. I love the idea. I think that's a hell of a way to get people, one, more interested in tournaments, and then understand the competitive aspect of it. It changes everything for me. I'm thinking that's a hell of a game mode. Tell me what you guys think. All right, we got a 153 here. This might get up. Get over that. Come on. Okay, now this is deep grass, right? I have to pull this thing back way farther. I mean, did you see how far I had the club swing there? And that thing went the distance like normal. It's crazy out of the deep grass. A milli. A million here, a million millionaires off of the Nigerian hair. I'm watching the chat. Go, Jason. Get him. Jason's on the right point, trying to connect him. Kent, is that closer to... Oh, wait. Kent was where for... You're closer to, what's the... Oregon, right? You can't catch him. You can't stop him. The problem like Orville Redenbacher. Ah. Anybody have any thoughts on that kind of game mode? Like where it's a 5-game event, but it's using the 5 courses from the qualifier, and you're getting to see like maybe the top 10, right? Oh, shit. Problem. Okay, you'll go. Nothing. You ain't saying nothing. Awesome bullshit. he does. Shot, bitch, she shot no more, she changed it. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking, Robert. And Adam said, I think he thinks they can do it. Neil, it was a lot easier, honestly. Given my professor talks things way different, right? You can't punch in a 5-digit code on a non-PGA machine. It doesn't have the menu for it. So what you have to do on a PGA is when you're on the player select, you tap the screen and it comes up with a keypad for you. When you tap, you can't get to any entry on the legacy machine. No, exactly. I was saying maybe 2 try or 1 or 2 tries, and then, but the one I really want to see him do it for is Worlds, where any person who's never played in Worlds or qualified. My idea was to do like, hey, if you could be in the top 10 of the Worlds qualifier in one game, you get an entry into it. Well, they do it's only on PGA though, and I don't think they even wanted to go through the programming of putting it on Legacy. Mr. Vada or Mr. Von Mauer. Oh yeah, Chris, you might see me here soon up there. Baki keeps yelling at me. He's been begging me to get up, not begging me, but I want to get up there anyway. I love Baki and Jaeger. I asked Jaeger about mine and his experience at Super Bowl in Vegas. We played the worst Golden Tee we've ever seen. But it just happened to be in a hotel room overlooking the strip. Yeah, I definitely got to. But I tell you what, though, getting up there from Iowa, it's horrible. It really is. I think the last time the flight took me 14 hours. My flight, see, the worst part is if I leave Cedar Rapids and get to a major airport, if that happens, fine, everything works out. If they fucked up and missed my flight going somewhere, I have limited options. Yeah, so last time for, oh my God, look at his butt, Becky. I wanna be with you. I am firing the bullets. Okay, high this time. We're going to go with the 3, even though it's probably going to be a little short. Holy jeez. Okay. Ah! Yeah, dude, I actually... Yeah, Jeremy, it's going to. And then, but now remember, too, there was an IT outage in there as well. That slowed it down. I mean, we can all do what Haas does and qualify on Friday night. No! I honestly think, though, that we might have to start allowing qualifications on Friday nights. Well, you got nothing. Oh, God, yeah. Well, but which is more impressive with what Jamie did. Yeah, but that 45 minutes can screw everything up, Jeremy. I mean, that pushes you back. What that does then you got to find people after the 45 minutes. That 45-minute outage might have cost a good hour and a half of qualifying. But it's a lot of people. It is. It's a lot of people. I agree, though, 30 machines would help out quite a bit. And I will say, too, I can't either. I'm one of my things, too, I'm really I was really contemplating not playing, and this isn't against PEGT at all, but I don't want to play old legacy machines, dude. Playing green decks is a problem already. No, not yet. Not yet. Oh, God. Okay, so this chip isn't easy. You got to go way far back. Guys, I can tell you this. as soon as Worlds, the location's been the problem, right? And okay, yeah, IT hasn't been great with it, but the locations, right when they're about set in stone, the location will change something or change a price on them, and they're like, "Fuck this, no." So it's been a hard time getting location. Yeah, that is true. We knew that all along. Worlds is definitely on PGA, and most of the majority of the qualifying will be done on PGA as well. I want to say the last thing I heard was roughly 75% of the contest will be PGA only, and then Home Edition. They're not going to force just PGA on Home Edition. But so now, like I said, where I said I personally didn't think it was going to be in Vegas, and then I changed that. I think I'm back to thinking it's not going to be Vegas again. If it's where I think it is, yeah, no, Chris, I don't think it would be. I don't think they're going to do that. But Adam and I are going to talk about that to make sure that I don't see anything glaringly wrong, or things that benefit me only is what I'm going to look for. That's what I'm looking for. If it's got things that don't benefit me, I'm against it. That's how I'm going at it. I hope you guys realize, though, that I approach the game from more of everybody than what's good for my pocket. And if you can see, there's a lot of people that act like they are saying they're making their statements in that regard, but it's total bullshit. Oh, I think it's a definite possibility. Can I say for sure? No. Would I like that better? Absolutely. I do not. I want to be able to drive. Chicago is still my second favorite city in the world. That, mind you, I haven't been to California ever, so. But I would have a problem with California because oh my God, look at what this kid is doing. I should have been in Orlando. I would have beaten all those guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, it's just me and a damn thing chained. Live in hotels, swing on planes. At one point, I thought that Chicago would be better. I thought Chicago was the likely and almost the guarantee. All right, so here, I want to hit the 8, but I'd rather go here, low tee this with a baby cut. And if I hit it perfect, it goes in, but there's not a real chance that misses the green. Let's make a night you won't remember. I'll be the one. All right, so now this time I can't just go straight, but I can do this. And like I said, I always want to play this over. I'd rather be coming over the green rather than coming around the lighthouse and having to land the green and have it check sideways. All right, I will say that the 34 on that is going to be tough. I think that's going to be the best one of the week. I don't know, personal opinion. Personal opinion, I think that's the best score of the week. And don't think shit, stink pink gators. My Detroit players. All right, so those are good. Let's take a look at these Trash House games. They're good courses. All right, so what we do is we go to the player select screen. Steve Silk sent us the 5-digit code. We're gonna enter that code. Done. Make sure I entered the right code. Oh no, this is the qualifier. Shit, I didn't want to do that. That was the code for the qualifier. Let me make sure I got the right one. Yeah, I do. Okay. Again, then though, IT would have an expense to ship machines. Vegas is a big expense to ship machines, but Dallas isn't too bad. We'll sell pain. Now, guys, I can't be on too late tonight because Hogwarts Legacy is releasing tonight on PS5. So I got that pre-ordered. That starts at 11. I don't know if I'm going to stay up to play it at all. But, all right, we're going to start with Tropical since I'm on my 3-driver bag already. I think I have one assigned on this course. Tropical for me is always the 3-driver bag, mainly because I can get away with this entire course without using a 4-iron. There's one hole that sometimes I like it on, but it's not a necessity. Having the 3 drivers is really great for a hole like this. Okay, so that pin's deep today. I want to make sure to stay as close to the like the first cut on the left-hand side of the fairway. Now, I haven't had a chush yet today, so this might not be in. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, Caesar, Jamie's the smaller one. She lost the King of the Hill to Brittany. So, but then she won the first match against Brittany. And then we saw what happened. And Brittany ended up winning the second. All right, we got to get this thing a little hotter than what that distance is. So I'm actually going to hit a 10.5 with bite. And we missed it. But that's fine. We'll take the birdie. Yeah, it is. It's actually, well, it doesn't release till next week, Robert. So you get it. It was 72 hours early with the pre-order. How do we want to go at this? We want to go under the tree. Yes, in the ladies. We're going to go with a low tee, 10.5. Wait, is it a low tee that I hit here? No, it's a medium tee, right? I can't remember now. Yeah, it's a medium tee. It's medium. I'm going to go with backspin. I'm going to play it almost a straight pullback and then aim it at the left tree, the one right to the left of where I'm at. I kill distance. I keep it lower with the cut. Because a lot of the times, you know me, I say if you want to stay under a tree, you want release or roll. But on that shot where the pin was, if release or roll will put me so far away, I don't want it. This hole would be the one where I'd want the 4-iron. I'm actually gravy with this star. Okay, so I don't need to release that with the low. Okay, got it. A hole 1 might even make me choose arrows instead so I get a putt, but it's just a question on the rest of them. Okay, this is a good look. Yeah, I have 2. Times 3. All right, we want to stay as far right as we can on this fairway. It's a good shot. We don't have anything in our way going straight. I wanted to keep that farther right, but it's still just a little cut around. The problem is now this is going to be almost impossible to make like this. And then trying to make it, I cut it too much. All right, save it. We'll save it. Wow. All right. This is the first time or the first course I didn't play clean at least on. Yeah, I had after physical therapy, I got about 8 games in. I wanted to make sure to get DDS Iowa's records all off of his machines. I had one debacle on Nihon. I think I shot a 19 on Nihon. But now it's like, dude, if you're 2 off after like 5 holes, I wanted to DNF, but I haven't been playing a lot of commercial. So I was really just trying to get, and I'm trying to roll, it's a good chance to roll credits into cash again. So even though it only paid me $2, so well, it was still better than losing 5. Yeah, that's how little I play right now, Cam, is I don't really care about my cost because I'm so deep in credits now from invites and things that it really doesn't matter. Like, I still need to roll everything over. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna use my trick on this. A lot of people will lay this up here, and actually it might not be a bad play today, but I still always like to go this way. I'm gonna high tee it. Now, when I'm in the heavy rough, right, I'm 244. Mind you, this doesn't really work with the 6-wood or the 9-wood because the distances are wrong. But I don't look at the overhead marker distance. When I'm coming out of heavy rough, I can basically carry the ball the distance of the club, right? So I can hit the 5-wood 250, right? Oh, it's a PGA, so it's all the same. Ah, sorry, Cam. So I look here, I see 250. I got nominal wind in my face, but a little bit. It's going to knock my carry. This is perfect. I'm just going to hit this. I'm going to hit this maxed out. I have a little cut, a little bit. That was actually shorter than I expected. But still, nonetheless, pretty darn close. Maybe I'm saying that I can count the carry distance. It's not the carry distance, it's my total distance. All right, medium tee this. This is a gravy look. I love it. Oh, I got a feeling I'm going to make that one of these times. These have been very, very friendly looks so far. Now, you would have thought, like, playing arrows on this course, people are always baffled. I said, this is the hardest hole on the course with arrows. It really was. It absolutely was. I didn't fuck Wayne and I'm a fuck Drake. And if I did, then I'm a Naj with him and I'm eat my ass like a cupcake. String. Oh, another good one. Okay, so we go here. We're going to move right all the way. That's one turn. That's 2 turns. We're going to go here. Okay, so I can do that with a 5. That will be a 5 for me next time. Come on. That had a cut on it too, and it didn't go that way. I needed some wins in there. The $5 a game thing on PGA does suck. But that's changing here very soon too, if you guys didn't know that. What's pop quiz? So the vendors will be able to adjust their price. I think the limits are going to be different. Like, I think they're only going to let it be dropped $1 and raised $1. I don't know if they're going to let it go down to 3 a game or 2 + 1. All right, this is there too. This is why I play 3 drivers on this course. So now I can just hit this with no high tee, and this should be about right. I haven't played this course in a while, so we're working it out still. Oh, inches only. Inches only. This hole gives you the in-between with the 4-iron a lot, so luckily with that wind, I can do that. What's up? Next line. God damn, this was the perfect time. If it got the city slow. Yeah, that's exactly, I mean, that's what it is. That's the intent. That's what it was supposed to be. Okay, see, now, I don't like the fulls on this hole that much. Oh, God, I hit that way harder than I wanted to. Ooh. All right, so that one I'm going to probably go with a 9-wood, I think. Just like Hustable. Caesar, I honestly didn't play this one a lot. And I played different balls and clubs on this course for quite a long time. And the holes are they're not always the same. They're not all the same. Because there's minor changes on these that change the shot that you have to hit all the time. I didn't know they weren't already. I didn't know they weren't already, Cam. I thought they were. In fact, I'm almost positive in it because they've already cut it out. The 8 high and the 9 high are real similar. In fact, they're the exact same distance of carry. They're just a slightly different trajectory. On that one, though, I was worried about the 8 and the 9 hitting the first branch underneath you. I'm almost positive they are, Cam, because if I look down in the bottom of my deck, there's a weird cutout at the bottom, right? Because the coin box and the bill reader and acceptors have a weird, they're a special box for it, and it's the mount to fit those into the bottom of the deck. I know it's. I asked, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And they're like, "Oh, that's for the PGA. That's for the Canada machine." At least I didn't go no points. All right, so let's try it again. Now you don't? Like Jimmy Fox. All right, so what did we miss? We didn't miss that many. Yeah, I think they might be. I might be wrong on that. I can find out for you tomorrow and maybe have that info. At pricing and yada, yada, yada. Oops. We can't do it that way because we got to go back to this screen. Good night. All right, let's see what we got. So we really want to get that shush on one. That's going to be the key for me. And then I missed a couple of easy ones. Oh, I watered one in there too. Yeah, we're going to put up a much better score. I'm going to be in Wisconsin for certain. Yeah, we got it. I think there's about 6 of us coming from my area at least. It's all dependent on if Jeremiah's arms, if he feels like he can play. He's having the similar things to what I was having, only his is both arms and his isn't his neck. So they're saying he probably needs carpal tunnel surgery on both arms. I've never had that, but I've never seen that. Like when you, but we'll see what happens. I'm just praying for him. Yeah, Sussex, absolutely. I didn't catch that good. That might not get over the. All right, actually, I got a little farther left. So let's try this with. Let's try the 8.5. So that should get there. That is weak as shit. That is horrible effort. Oh God. Robert, that's a tough one. I think they will be involved. Personally, I do. I guess the courses from this year on PGA aren't really that bad. They're not. I mean. The first couple of years on it, yeah, they were, I mean, super, like, boringly easy. But the ones that we played on stream, not a lot of mistakes to be had at all, but a lot of shots that you're not just gimme. Like, you can't just have gimme hole outs. But I'm thinking Worlds will have them in play. Well, Nord has holes that you can totally have blow-ups on. None of the PGA courses you should ever take worse than 2 over what GoldenTeeTV par is. There's no reason to. I mean, legitimately, you might fuck a shot up, but you shouldn't screw up after that on one hole. Maybe 3 strokes off if you miss a putt after you water a ball and then don't chip in. But still, I think that's even going to be a rarity. If you ever get down by multiple strokes in a PGA, you better be knowing you need hole outs to fucking have any chance. Hey, you know you don't play. OT, never have trouble on the OT. All right, so we need a hole out to match up with that not making the chush on one, and I should. I got to get that down. I've been off on my chushing on my machine a little bit lately. No, but it's funny because playing on a non-familiar machine, the PGA I'm playing at in Iowa City with Doc, I don't miss a chush at all. So I'm guessing it's just the little humidity difference in the basement. Hi, Maddie. Guys, if you're making your first tournament come around, dude, Matty Behrens is the host for the St. Louis tournament. It's going to be at it's not the Funny Bone part, is it, Matt? What's the name of the bar? Oh, God, what is that? So take Max, reply me. Ugh. I need a one dance. In my hand. All right, so let's play this from up here now and see the other shot. I don't ever do this, so I may be off of my distances a little. So, okay, 343. We're just backspin. Actually, let's do this because we hit that shot on Nord with this club, and that's uphill. I could probably get away with a 10.5. Yeah, with that shot might be better. Honestly, let's just go that way today. Well, Eagles Peak is a remastered, so I played it. Do I remember it at all? No. I haven't played it this year. I've actually played more. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Well, Dallas will be, because St. Louis, and it all depends on scheduling, dude. If I have tests or anything or exams, I can't get to those places and get home in time. If I have a Monday exam, I can't make it back in time to get to my exams. But if I'm driving, I can get around that, no problem. Like at Sussex, I'm going to have to leave Sunday night. All right, so this one I'm redoing. Well, wait, not yet, because I can make this still. God damn, that's terrible. That was an easy hole, too. Yeah, nope, did not make it. We're at a better score, though, so I might as well. I've missed the chush, and then I missed one there, and I had missed. I shot a 13 last time on it, too. I want, and South Carolina is always a pleasure because I did basic right there. I mean, like, last time I was there, I got to go down to the post and remember shit about it that I don't remember when I was there. My pocket. Yeah, okay, so we got the one back here. We got one here that we missed last time. Drop it like it's hot. So we'll see. After the regret I had missing this one after watching it online, I might make a harder effort to go. And I will say this: I will be making a fuller effort to go if the machines are PGAs for them. Like, I really don't want to travel and go play when I'm going to play worse. Waste the money on it. Oh yeah, sweet dude. If you can make Sussex, you can come up here and we'll all ride together from here. If you were going to drive. You don't like flying, right, Caesar? I think I flew it. I caught that good. No, good. It's fine. Got it. You should take for a minute. All right, so we want to keep this one to the right. I'm going to high tee and keep it right. I got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring Sean John. Wow, no points again. All right, so yeah, I'm pretty sure the 9-wood or the 8-wood would hit that branch. So we're gonna try to do this without a high tee, bounce it off the hill. That's the shot. Awesome. Just let me know the date and time. Or the date. You don't even. Let me know the general vicinity of you coming. You know, even if I'm not here, you'll get the garage code. When Jill loves you, you really have the run of my life. Get an attitude. So that 6-wood bounce off the hill was pretty good, but that's going to be tough to replicate. Dude, I low-teed that. I swear I did. Oh, well, she loves you too, Caesar. Never has anything but good things to say. And she doesn't ask about many people except for you. Yeah, the first tree that you're underneath on the green, I think it would hit. All right, so we got a feel for that. I think we can get up to 31 or 32 relatively easy. You poke it like it's hot. All right, let's go. No, we got to hit no because we got to go back to the player select anyway. All right, we're going to give that one more try to see if I can get, especially to see if I can get that shush on one. I keep overhitting it, and when I do that, I have a tendency to spray when I'm shushing. Oh, I need that. All right, let's do it. And then we'll go straight to Easter and see what we got. All right, we're gonna break that. We're going into the 30s here. Here we go. This has got to go into the 30s. There's no doubt. Good too. Kick left. I'd rather be on the first cut because it's shorter, but that shouldn't make a difference here. All right, let's get this to go in this time. There we go. There's no what's up with 213. I'm 2-1 into it. They straight hit the curve on some bigger, better things and some horny tricks. All right, so now we're rolling. We're rolling here. We got this. I can't believe they're taking Warren's wealth. It's release. It's still release. It's got to be release. That's going to be a tough one for me. Maybe not move it back and flip it a little softer. Instead of my head, I think I'm going down. See, I play this differently than most. Most people would be hitting this club. I really like going up one and barely hitting it. Now that I'm got one, I'm actually not cutting as hard, not trying to yank something into the water here when I don't need to. That's good. That's better. There's no way I'm going to get a straight shot here, so it really doesn't matter where we put it. Wow, I overcut it again really bad. And that's a known fact. Before I got jacked, I was on the same track. Oh, and a T-E-M-E. Come on, hole out time. Now, if this hole was at the 420 range with the pin where it's at, you would have seen me playing arrows here, for sure. Wow, I hit that too good. I should have flipped it. Down and you seem real nice. Would you let me ride? Okay, well. I like that hole. That hole's lined up. If I can just get it one time, then we'll know. I know. Notice I did not comment on what you said there, Caesar. Tweaking into a whole new era. Yeah, see, I don't like that as much, but on that setup, for some reason, I mean, that's not bad. Because you could easily screw up the cut going to that island. Rhythm is life, and life is rhythm. I can do it. I'll show you a couple of them. And if you, It's definitely a skill you can learn. There's a couple of short chips that I'll do it on. My problem is I am definitely not meticulous enough to make sure I've got the right clicks. It ends up driving me crazy. And it's really important to have the right clicks because you can turn a chip that you're trying to hit 15 yards into one that you're hitting 40 yards. But we'll take a look at it at one of these holes coming up. But each click, with each club, each click is a certain amount of yards. It's really that simple. Each click with each club is a certain amount of yards. I whiffed that ball. Wow, I need to move that right. I'm not left. I'm just being scared. Oh, I don't think it's going to catch on. I think there's going to be a few people that use it. I think it's a terrible thing. I think it's horrible. I think that's worse than shushing. Get in. Get in. Oh. I honestly think, I don't remember that either, Ben, but whatever. I did do, I mean, in Vegas, you do things in Vegas that you don't always do. I'm going to leave it farther away this time, so I got more options with the 9-wood. Well, I don't know. Can it be automatic? Yeah. I've seen, hey, Cody, how you doing, sir? Cody, just to let you know, and anybody that's watching on Facebook, perfectly fine, but you're missing a lot of the chat. Facebook doesn't allow our bots to repost the chat from the other platforms. So you're missing anything said on YouTube or whatever. I think you get what I'm saying. I kind of want to hit this. I think I'm going to hit the top of the trees, but that's fine. I'll lose one stroke then. Shit. Ah! Yeah, if I screw up again, I'll pull it out here. So actually, I'm 2 off now. Let's see if we can come back. Oh, just go to helpmemouth.com, and that'll take you to YouTube. King's been having some problem with DNS on the gt.live one, so I figure I'll just send it to mine. Helpmemouth.com will get you to my YouTube. This one didn't seem like only a 29, did it? I felt like I was better on this one. Yeah, I lost 2, though, on that. I'd only lost... Nope. $29 ain't gonna... I know, so that's a 31 pretty easily. The only thing I missed was the one around. I'm sure I might just come up with a full for that and just play it around the outside with maybe a 6. And the wind's helping us do that, so I think I will do that next game. But let's take a look here at... I want to look at the Easter setup. Back it up. Easter, we don't need to spend a ton of time on, and then I'm probably not going to go much past 10. My eyes are closing right now. Definitely not going to get any of that Harry Potter in. I'll say that much. Cody, did you find it? I hit start like I... Yeah, yeah. I really wish YouTube didn't act like that, but it does. Ah, drivable hole 1. That's nice. I like it. All right, this is going to be fun. Ooh, this is going to get my world ranking up. Oh, I almost hit a 6-wood there. All right, what do we got? Hole 2. Let's get her. Okay, now why does that one bounce right? Almost every time on this hole, it bounces to the left. I guess it's a little bit of a hidden break the other way on that one. That's crazy. Ah. I want to make sure, actually, if Help Me Mouth actually works. I did change the DNS for it. No, it worked fine. Good. Good, it works. Good. I didn't send him off to the... I didn't send him off to Never Never Land there. That's good. I want to get this one up a little farther so I can thumb a 9 in. Go. I did not get it up far enough. But this whole carries, I haven't quite figured it out. I wanted a release, you punk. Punk ass mother. Ooh. All right, move that in a couple clicks, and that's fucking delicious. That's going to be a hole out next game. G-Way. So now, okay, so the theory there is I moved it all the way left into the back and hit it low T release. It ended up to the left of the hole with a left to right 8 win. So now I know all I have to do is move that in like 2 squares, and I'll have a chance to make it. I think you guys saw that on Hidden Temple, that one par 3 I was acing almost every time. Once I found the spot. Sometimes the spots are a little hard to find. And sometimes the spots you have to have almost the perfect miles per hour, like the same exact thing you had the last time. Oh! Did he see it? Did he hear me? Hopefully he heard me. I don't like being... I feel bad when I say I'll do something. Big boy. Jake, it's an exceptional product. Look, the original intent... Okay, now, let me first go through. So, I saw it like a year before it released, right? I'm walking through the offices with Don. And I see it sitting there, and I picked it up, and I'm like... I laughed in his face. I hate to admit it, I did. I was like, what the fuck is this? And he started explaining it to me. The theory behind it was awesome. It was supposed to not be up to the year's courses at all. It was supposed to be fully offline and as a tailgating product that was going to sell only at Costco. The build on it is very good, right? It's a great build. The product itself is fantastic. Losing the screen on it from version 1 to version 2, I think that's kind of crazy stupid though. But and now it's got online capabilities. It will never be up to a home edition, never, right? Because they don't want people to go buying that, have the right parts, and then put it into any case. There's a lot of things I wish they would have made. I wish they'd make a Golden Tee Go that you pay the same price as a regular home edition, but you have a docking station at home, and you just put that thing on there, take it off and take it with you if you want to go. But for that being said, it's perfectly fine. I would never get it because the online portion of it and playing the most up-to-date courses is important to me. But if your goal is not that, and your goal is something like, hey, I want to be able to... Oh, there it is, guys. We got a champion in the house. The champ is here. Well, hopefully I get to join you at World Championships. Hopefully it's someplace real nice, but congrats, Britt. I gotta say, you and Jamie had me into that more than I've been into a tournament on a stream that I'm not at. I watched more Golden Tee this weekend than I have in my entire life. So thank you for that. It was very enjoyable. I mean, honestly, I can tell you, you playing Jamie, it's gonna be a toss-up for me. I'll give her a slight edge over you, but you kicked her ass. You got it. You got it great. So, but Jake, back to what you're saying, you got to know what your intent is, right? And you got to know the limitations. Are you getting them colors? Are you dyeing them? Tin is massaging them. Ain't no point in trying these on. You know I'm buying them. Yeah, nothing but cool for that. And it was kind of, as much as I was like, oh wow, that'd be something if she wins both. But once you saw her in the finals of the purple, you were probably like, fuck yeah, I got a world's pass. Because they would have had to give it to the, if she won both, I would have to say she gets the one for purple and you would have gotten the one for the ladies. I think that's that would have been the way I think that would have happened. I don't know if that's the case, but did they say it ahead of time? I don't know. Oh God, I think we're not going to be playing many of this one. Boy, I get to stop and nip my Air Force One. So first, now let's take on them. Two headband. Fuck you! Oh, come on! And sometimes I gotta pay. Walk through the mall, you know what I'm about to say. I buy them once and twice, but never 3 times. I'm gonna put my shell toe to a fresh pearly white pair. God damn it! Making that putt makes this a very good game. Oh, awesome! That would have been awesome. I wish they would have told us that on the street. Like, oh. Guys, this is a very scoreable setup, man. Let's see how 17 and 18 are, but this is a fun look. Yeah, but once again, congrats. It's awesome. I like to call you a friend of the program, so you and Jamie both. Gerard, too, so we were good on all of them. I couldn't do any wrong. But no, it's nothing to do with me. You guys are killers. I'm very proud of you. No. Okay, whew. I don't mind this look, guys. It's not going to be close, but it's going to be up. No, that's the one thing I couldn't do. I can't make this putt now, I don't think. We'll see. Woo! Thank God. Yeah, I think we'll let that sit for a bit. We'll let that thing marinate. I missed a putt in there. Oh well, right? All right. Wow, guys, we did some things. We did some good things tonight. We got a nice little 4 better on the event. Got a 2.5 better there. Jesus, that's okay. We're good on that. We're good with that. That's gonna help my world ranking. That's the last course I was under 30 on. I think I got a 29 on Nord. during that tournament, Brittany, I gotta say you guys inspired me. I put up some numbers. I think I shot 3 4-betters in 5 games or something. Yeah, you're hey, now you gotta make 23s too, Britt. You got that too. You can get them both. You can make it. You have to know you can now. What do we want to do? What do we want to play? Let's see what if we have any invites. I don't think I have any, to be honest with you. Now I might play that Easter again. I think there's a 32 in there pretty easily. Let's see. If I have no invites, we'll take another shot at that Easter. Oh, there is one. There's a lead. Oh, Palm and Misty. All right. We'll play both of these, and then I'll call it a night. All right, we're going to beat Skippers here. That's going to happen right now. I didn't beat it my last game. I shot a 24 as well. I played one on it yesterday. All right, what is not drivable here? Now, mind you, this hole, if we look and see how there's like the gully going down? If you can hit, it may not look drivable sometimes, but that'll get a ramp off of that and take you way up on the green. In fact, you could fly it from, I've had a ball over 500 on this hole before. It doesn't work as much with the stouts. Yeah, I know, I saw that. And I told you, he beat Fox in the qualifier. And go think, Brittany, I was like, wait a minute, you're not in Florida? I didn't see you on the leaderboard. And then I found you right when you told me that, but I was... And look at that. Happy that you did it. Happy that you went now. These weak arms are heavy. The calm and ready to drop bombs like it keeps on forgetting. Now, if you notice, I'm putting roller release on almost every green here because that ball dies real quick. Oh, anytime, Matt. All right, so keep this one. You want to keep this to the far right of the fairway, generally in the last curve in the fairway before the sand trap sticks out. I'm going to high tee it just to get it there. I really remember one time my buddy shoots a 2-better on this for like a 27. And he's like, holy shit, that's my best round ever. And we were playing in the same game. He didn't realize that I put up a 29 at the same time. And I was like, sorry, dude. It sucked. He was in my wedding. He stood up in my wedding. So he knew. He already got used to having his best rounds be beaten by me in the games we were in. A normal life is boring. All right, easy look here. I don't thumb this one. That first bounce is kind of dead. I might hit the 10.5 though with a bite and no pullback. And I am doing that. But as we know, yeah, that's the other thing, Britt. Did you realize that the viewership on YouTube maxed out at like 500 to 520 range? But generally after the gold ends, like it dips down to 100 at most. No, you guys had 300 to 400 still there. So know that everybody was there watching you guys. It was great to see for growth of the game wise too. Like how into it most of the people were at the tournament was impressive too. I mean, like, Gervais had to pull up a chair and get, like, the front row center seat. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. So this one, I'll look where the pin is. So the second shot, I want to be on this strip here, right? But the second shot's going to be, you're going to want to hit an 8.5. The 10.5 will hit the bottom of the trees. I should probably have a 9.5 driver on this course. But I don't. So I need to keep this to the left on this island. I mean, even if I go too far right, I'll still have a shot to get on, but I'm trying to hit a driver way down in distance. See, look at how long I mean, that putt sucks, but it's not bad. There goes the jam. It's not. All right, so this one, though, I'm going to use the back wall to my advantage. Oh, it didn't come off hot enough. Shit. I don't know the click shipping enough yet. That would have been kind of one to see. I'll throw a game in just for after this. I'll just throw a game in rather than playing that palm. Of course, it's kind of boring anyway. But I'll throw a game in on it just to, and I'll do a couple click chips just so you see if we can get a little bit better of a feel for it. The basic premise is you're pulling back one click or two clicks and ramming the motherfucker. You're just hammering it. It won't go anywhere. It's weird how some of the shots from back in the old school come back and get used even better and more effectively than they used to be. I don't remember seeing many people doing the click chip, but there were some people that chushed all of the time on the old school game. Jeff Harlow was crazy. But now people are using it. I mean, we're using it so effectively now. All right, so I can't get it past that tree line on this. So I'm basically picking a gap and going between these trees. I don't really have a perfect spot to go. But as long as you get it up there a bit, you're going to get a line, right? Look at it. I get a line perfect. It doesn't come out very well, and you don't get a ton of spin, but you get some, right? Actually, I think it's going to be Hello Fresh. I got to see. I didn't have time to sign up yet. I might have missed that offer, but we'll see. And I actually enjoy Hello Fresh, so. But yeah, I mean, wouldn't I be great to talk about erection problems and shit? I mean, why not? I think the hymns would be a better one. I mean, our demographic would be perfect for like hymns and instead of Viagra. I think that would actually be a good one. Now that you said that, I think we're gonna have to do it. All right, we're gonna try something I've never tried. There's a high 6-wood here. I don't think it'll clear the tall greenish tree there, but I can go a little bit to the right. Oh, that was no problem. All right, let's see what we get. Do we have a straight uphill? Fine. Woo. Shake it. You want to get this as far down the left side as you can. It just makes your second shot all the easier. Not rally to live and die in a lately wearing chucks, not bellies. Okay, so we're at 164. This is a bad distance, but it's okay. You know the roll will bow down to no man. Say what you say. Give me that bomb beat from Dre. Let me serenade the streets of... I didn't miss any shots. What the fuck? I got an extra one in there too. So par on this course is only 25, and you get the extra one. I'm waiting for King to tell me if it's worthwhile or not, though. Wow. All right, guys. That's the gap we got to hit through. But if you look, there's a tree that overhangs just short of the river by the green. And if you hit like a medium T something, it's going to hit it. If I cut it enough to miss it left, that ball's coming off the green. So it's like we need a low T3 wood at this. Do I have anything the other way? Nope. I'm okay with that. That's fine. Can we make it and save it? Yes, sir. All right, let's look at click chipping a little bit here. We'll just take a couple little pokes at it. I'm not even going to go past the first hole. But I want to use my clubs, so I have my clubs. So, actually, you know what? We'll just put it on casual. I mean, really, it doesn't... I'm just going to do like an Easter, right? And we'll put it off the green and see if we can make any of these. All right, perfect. We're going to just knock these up. I'm going to put them on stouts. I don't care about the club set, really. Or actually, I'm going to put them on breeze. And we're going to just leave them off the green and see if we can make any of these. That's a good spot. I'm going to different sides to see what different surfaces and different heights do. Let's just keep this one dead up the middle. And then let's leave one back a bit. And let's see. Let's see if I've got this down at all. I fucked with it a little bit, but not enough to have it down to a science. Okay, that might be a little longer than what I want, but let's go with like a... I cross-cut it. All right, so... Oh, I pulled it. See, I don't have my click pullbacks. I don't get the clicks right. Okay, that one was better. Let's see if we can get it. Well, let's see if, now that I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. So I went with a 7 here, and let's go with, they say 5 yards a click, so something like that. And I'm just ripping them. All right, we'll hit a 5 here, and we'll do 2 clicks. It's really important to have your pullback right. That's the biggest part of this. All right, let's try something like a driver. That's kind of interesting. I'm sure if I sat here and dialed this in and figured out what each click was. But you can see the miles per hour adjusting, right? Wow, that one extra click really made a difference there. Well, yeah, but see, you're stuck at a certain distance. What you're basically trying to do with any of these type of things is take away a variable. And in this case, you can take away a couple, except the pullback's always going to have a variable. So let's say the 2 iron's 10 yards a click. So we're going to go 3. Okay, so 3 clicks is giving me 35, and I'm hitting it dead straight. So I know that to be 20% of my distance. So from 30 yards, I'm going to need a 4, but we'll go up to a 3 out of heavy rough. We'll do 3. Okay, good. I kind of... So it's like each click is 10 miles per hour or something like that. So let's say if we're doing this right, I should be able to 10 mile per hour. I mean, really, 1 click with anything would work. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I'll go through and kind of chart it off for us. I mean, that would require a bunch of help from people. I've always wondered on shots like this. Okay, so if I did this, and 20% of this is going to be 60 yards, I really need 3 or 4 clicks. No, actually, that's 3 clicks to get there. I need to get, yeah, it's like 6. And I obviously 67. So it doesn't seem like with the driver it's ever, I mean, with the longer ones, it won't work. I mean, let's try it with 1 less click. No, that's still the same amount, right? Maybe the same thing. Let's try it with a 5 wood. I mean, that's... Okay, same thing, 3 wood. Yeah, see, I don't see the clicks like that. I'm not seeing them as well. But it'll be something I'll have to fuck with, though. But we'll end off on that. We'll take a stream dedicated to click chipping, and maybe we'll all learn something. Like I said, I don't have it down to a science by any means, but if you give me a... Oh, whoops. If you give me a chip like... Alright. If I get a chip from... Of course, I'm going to be on the green. God damn it. Let's try it. Alright, something like this, right? Like, I can get the distance about right. Oh, it absolutely would have to be. But we'll fuck around with that another night. I don't want to get into something right now that I get focused on. I'm already still focused on... I've almost got the problem with the putting figured it out to using a sine regression model and plotting stat points. I've almost got a formula for the putting where you get, but I mean, you'd have to be doing a cosine of x. It would be like 8 times the cosine of x plus 80. It's something like that. So we're changing and that's going to be the putting thing. But I just don't know why that a linear mile per hour line, when it converts it to speed on a putt, it goes like this instead. It's really fucking weird. And actually, I got my math professor and I working on it. We spent like an hour and a half after class fucking with formulas with it. But that's going to be more for showing it to Jim Z and being like, look, dude, this is the issue at putting. If we could figure out why this is reading the code is making this happen instead of it being linear, I don't think I'd ever miss a putt again. Because then it would be like, it doesn't really matter the distance because it's following the model that every foot away you are, you're getting a distance that would be, let's say, 10 or 15% higher. Yeah, congrats again, Brittany. Jamie, if you're here, you know we love you too. Congrats to you too. And I'll see you ladies at World Championships. And before, I know you guys are going to make it to something. But that's going to be it for Word of Mouth tonight. Thank you guys for being patient as I had to wait to get some homework done. I know it's such a weird thing for a 40-some-year-old person to say. But we should be back on Wednesday. I am getting my liver, what did they say? What is it called? When they jam it? Oh, the liver biopsy Thursday. So I might have some restrictions, and it might be a perfect time to work on click chipping. So we'll see what happens. I'll see you guys Thursday night, and everybody have a great night, and we'll see you soon. Word of Mouth is out. Good night.